Deep listening. Deep listening. Deep listening. Deep listening.
7.
Last the same thing every time.
Probably last one that's not right. Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hi.
to Deep Listening. I am Cap Schmohawk here with me today, and for the rest of the series, Old Man Gaming.
Who are you?
Old Man from Old Man Gaming.
Who are
Not
you?
Old Man. You are not Old Man Gaming. You are Old Man from Old Man Gaming.
Is that Mr. Cap or Mr. Schmohawk?
Both.
Okay.
Just call me Schmo.
Okay.
So,
What is this?
This is Deep Listening.
Yeah, okay.
This is a series, or not a series, an idea, a hobby, really, that started when we asked the question, what is the best Red Hot Chili Pepper song? What is? Do you know?
I don't know.
Well, now we know, but
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. So we said, hey, let's listen to the first 2 albums that come into our head when we think, what's the best Red Hot Chili Peppers album, which is Blood Sugar and Californication. Let's listen to them, rate them on a 10 out of 10 scale, and then add up the scores and divide and do a bunch of stuff. That's how we find our scores.
Whoa, we rate every song 10
Yeah,
out
we
of
rate
10.
every song out of 10.
Yeah.
Not the album out of 10.
Right.
Yeah. So we're going to start the series with the first album we did in that duo,
Yes.
which is
About a year and a half ago.
Yeah, about a year and a half ago, Blood Sugar Sex Magik by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Show it.
Yes, I do have it right here.
You didn't show it very long.
Oh, come on.
Well, they're watching. Someone
Here it
who's
is.
watching this,
Here
they
it is.
probably
Here's the
looked
back
up
side.
the album to find this.
Well, I bet. Yeah, that's true.
Probably would help to see it.
Yeah, that's true.
Just saying.
So,
All right, stop talking for a second. Take deep breaths. Quiet down. You gotta calm down. Calm down. Calm down. So, we go song by song. 1 out of 10 scale. Keep in mind, we listened to this was shortly after COVID started going crazy. It was the first time we did this. So every song, we rate 1 through 10. And then at the end, we added up, come up with an average. Are you ready to go, Mr. Cap?
absolutely. We got 17 songs to go through. Let's just do this.
Let's do this. The first song is The Power of Equality. That's the opener. What'd you give it?
I gave it a 5, and if my memory is correct, you also gave it a 5.
I also gave it a 5. It's kind of flat, just not a ton of energy. Kind of sounds like stuff from their first 3 albums.
Which you
But
have
not even-
an absolute disdain for.
I do. Their
You
first
have
3
a
albums.
vendetta against their first 3
Vendetta
albums,
against-
especially
absolutely.
the first one. But the first 2, the last
Yep.
2, the 2 after
This
that.
song sounds like it's kind of like those, but it actually even lacks the energy from
Sounds
those
like
first
a
3.
bridge, really,
That's
between
fine.
their old.
Cute
it's
message,
a-
power
yeah.
of equality. It's, you know.
It's a fine song, and I don't mind listening to it. Like if I'm listening to like the vinyl or something, and I can't skip, or if I'm in a situation where I can't skip, I'm fine with hearing it.
Mhm.
But it's not a song I'm going to go out of my way to listen to.
Yep, so we each gave it a 5. Second song, If You Have to Ask.
Now, there was a period of time in my life where I said this was my favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers song. So, I'm going to try not to be, I'm not going to, like, favor it over the rest of the album. I give it a 10.
I gave it an 8.
I gave it a 10 solely
You already said that.
because, I know.
Oh, you said it twice.
Solely because 2 reasons. 1, I love the instrumental breakdown, and 2, I love the instrumental breakdown when they do it live. It's so good.
Well,
the recordings of them doing it live.
I don't give bonus points for live performances. I think in this case, solid chorus in this song. Again, the verses. Again, it kind of feels like that old Chili Peppers
Yeah,
thing.
I
Like,
know.
this is the album they really became
The Red
what-
Hot Chili Peppers.
what they
yeah.
were the rest of the 90s, 2000s, whatever. But these first couple songs, they're still trapped in some of the things that I wasn't a fan of.
Yeah, I think so. And I remember we were
And
in a
this one-
debate
Yeah.
over, is there a single Red Hot Chili Pepper song with a good verse?
Well, there is, but
There are good
that's
verses
save
out
that for
there.
another time.
I
Take a
will.
deep breath. We're not going to talk about that. We have more songs, 15 more of them. So I gave it an 8. He gave it a 10. The next song, Breaking the Girl, I gave this song a 9.
Also,
Very
gave it a
close
9.
to a 10.
probably the closest to a 10 on the album.
Yeah.
It's a great ballad. And I think
Well, it's a good ballad. If it was great,
I
it'd be
think
a
it-
10. 9's pretty good, though. 9's like not
Yeah.
9's not bad. Bring the Girl, fine song.
It's a good song, and it was
Nine.
it was a hit. It had like a music video.
It did actually, right?
It's a pretty fairly popular song.
Yep.
Now here we go. Funky Monks, track number 4.
We both gave this a 6. It says it on both pieces of paper.
Yes. If you were not already aware of the notebook sitting on the makeshift table here.
Yeah.
But this song goes on for way too long. This song is 5.5 minutes. Whenever I'm listening to the CD, I always just want to skip it. And there's like a weird funk breakdown that sounds super like their old stuff at the end. That lasts for like a minute and a half. It's way too long. There's like horns. It's not good. Nothing works together in harmony in this song. I think there's too much going on at the same time.
I'll keep it simple. I just think that song's totally forgettable. Okay, whatever. Move on. Next song.
We gotta do a little streak here, though.
Yeah, this is where the album really opens up. Suck My Kiss.
One of the staple Red Hot Chili Peppers songs.
Absolutely. This is my first 10 on this album.
It's 10 as well.
Not much to say, obviously.
I mean, it's such a good song.
Cool music video, not that matters for the scoring.
Doesn't, obviously.
To me, this is the first song on this album. I guess Breaking the Girl, kind of.
But this is where you really start realizing, oh my god, this is great.
This is like what they were going to do more going forward. And then the next song is even better example. I Could Have Lied.
I mean, we
clearly
both gave 10s.
A great song. Actually, I think it's underrated.
I was just about to say I think it's underrated. I think that song could have easily had a music video, been a hit, but
great song.
Yeah. Here's where we start getting a little more interesting here. Mellowship Slinky in B major. Long title. I gave it a 7, I believe.
I gave it a 6, and 6 is average. It's like
6 is average.
Huey Lewis song, basically. 6 is a Huey Lewis.
That could be a hot take. But I gave it a 7. This song is
What's a hot take about Huey Lewis?
There's people who like Huey Lewis.
Yeah, sure. There's people that like Brussels sprouts.
Well, he pretty much made the Ghostbusters theme, if you think about it.
No, he didn't.
The Ghostbusters theme ripped off. Anyway, that's for another time.
What?
Mellowship Slinky in B major. It's just okay. It's not.
No, it's a 6. It's meh.
And
on.
It's not
Next.
anything. This is an underrated song. Righteous and the Wicked.
I think it's okay. I gave it an 8.
I gave it a 9. I actually borderlined a 10 with this song. I love the bass line on this song.
You can say that about any Chili Peppers
No,
song.
yeah, of course. But no, on this song, I love the bass line. So good.
Song's fine. It's okay. I won't skip it if it comes on, but I won't go out of my way to listen to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this next song is the one where old Mr. Cap, or Mr. whatever your name is. Yep.
Yeah. You can just call me Evan, a.k.a. Evan.
It's fine. Give It Away. This song is an obvious 10, but this clown over here gave it a what?
A 7.
A 7. Now, with your little opinion here, why is this song a 7?
I don't
really
know.
love
To
for
me,
you to explain to me.
I don't know why. It just doesn't do much for me. I've heard it a lot. You hear it a lot.
Heard it too many times.
On alternative radio. And I just feel like the fact that there's other really good songs on here, I feel like out of the singles, this one's overshadowed by a lot of the other songs.
Well, you're wrong.
Yeah, and you... Absolutely.
First off, the song should have opened the album. That's
if I'm being honest. Yeah, either that or Suck My Kiss should open the album.
I think it's super distinctive. Bass line, beat, rhythm, nothing else. I mean, there was a ton of awesome music that came out, obviously, around this time, 1991. Amazing year.
On this day.
There's nothing else. Like, this song is distinctive Chili Peppers. I would actually go as far to say it's like the best song of their early era style, where they were more funky,
to me,
more
this,
of a
this
hip-hop
song,
almost kind of
see,
vibe
this song,
to it.
Yeah, like, it's weird, because, Anthony Kiedis couldn't sing in the early days, and he figured out, I can just rap over my funk rock band.
He sort of learned how to sing eventually, but no, he struggled.
No. And even still, he can't sing.
But this song was like, well, he's better now. But anyway,
he's better now. I mean, if you listen to On With You, his singing's better.
We'll get to that later in other episodes. But I think the song is an obvious 10. It's like iconic. I mean, how can you sit there like with a straight face and say, "Who's Southern?"
I can't.
Are you gonna change it on camera? It's a 10.
Maybe I'll change it on camera.
Do it for the people.
For the people, if I can find a pen.
You don't need a pen right now. He'll change it after. All right.
The title track. I give it a 9.
I gave that an 8. Just again, okay.
It's just
fine.
solid. It's solid filler.
Yeah.
Solid filler.
Yep.
And then, I mean...
Next song, Under the Bridge, and this is the song that obviously blew
is
them
a
up.
10.
It was actually basically pop radio play at the time.
Yeah, and this is
Massive
where we are going to discuss something that's a recurring theme called the epic. This song is an epic. Songs that are either, like, very epic, kind of like ballad type song. Think, like, November Rain by Guns N' Roses. That's an epic song.
That's the first one you
That's
thought
my default epic song.
Wow, you need a reprogram over there.
Probably.
I mean, nothing against November Rain.
Well, yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, Under the Bridge, basic song, really not much. It's the best song on the album, in my opinion. Clearly, transcendent song, really what not much else needs to be said about it.
There's only one good song in the rest of the album. Naked
you don't
in
know
the Rain.
That. They don't know that.
Naked in the Rain. Filler.
Yeah,
this
I gave
is
it
a
6.
filler, average song. I don't care about
I gave it a Huey Lewis.
I'm fine with hearing about it. Here's a song I used to kind of like, but I don't really like it much anymore. Apache Rose Peacock, if I'm pronouncing it right.
It's Apache.
Apache. Whatever, I don't care.
We should probably look that up before.
Yeah, we probably should have. I believe you gave this a 6.
Yep, again, a Huey Lewis.
I gave it an 8 because I used to like it, but if I'm being honest, now it's probably a 6.
Uh-huh.
Now here is, like, probably the one hidden gem of a song on here. The Greeting Song. Which we both gave 10s.
We did. The song comes out of
yeah,
nowhere.
This is the one song when listening that we did not know when we listened to this and gave it a 10.
Yep, which
does not happen often.
Which, reading up about this song, I know Anthony Kiedis hated it because he thought it was like a Led Zeppelin song, basically.
Yeah.
But no, it's good. It's fast paced. Again, feels like it was actually. I think it actually was added late to the album. Like,
I think they needed to rush it.
They wanted to fill the old CD up, and they came up with this thing.
Yeah,
but it's a fun song. It stops. It's good. I definitely.
It's a great song.
Encourage listening to the Greeting Song.
My Lovely Man. Filler.
I gave it a Huey Lewis.
It's an okay song. I gave it an 8 because I actually really like that the verses on here. Funny enough, I like the verses on here.
I gave it a 6 again, just like whatever.
And here's a double whammy.
Yeah,
Sir Psycho, Sexy. I gave a 4, but if I'm being honest, I could go rescore this song like a 2. I despise this song.
I gave it a 4 as well.
It's a stupid. Lyrically, musically, it goes on for too long. It doesn't really go anywhere. And while the last 3-4 minutes are kind of cool with the whole lumbering groove and like rain sounds.
Lumbering groove.
Yeah, but it's not that good. And then finally, I think the last song. I'm pretty sure a hidden track. I'm 100% positive. But I'm pretty sure it was a hidden track that they just put on there because it was released in the era of the CD. They're Red Hot.
Yeah,
I gave this song a 2.
Yeah, it's a 2. It's just pointless.
Which, really,
a lot of bands in the 90s did this. They put just stupid 30-second, 1-minute things at the end.
Yeah, I know.
Which, obviously, I didn't know we were going to do this.
Yeah, I know.
Because
but
it's
honestly,
like a penalty on the album.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Mm-hmm. But honestly, we can thank the Beatles for that. With Her Majesty. The first secret track ever.
Yes, that was the first secret track.
According to all sources, that's the first secret track.
The only difference is that one's actually
kind of fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a fun song.
So anyway, to wrap up, I'll review my scoring first.
Yeah, you do yours first because you're
this thing
more educated.
Does have 5 10s, which is pretty good, but it has a 9, 3 8s, 5 Huey Lewis's, a 5, a 4, and a 2. Giving it an average song score of a 7.29. Big thing here to note. There's 17 songs on this. If this was closer to a 9, 10, or 12 song...
It's 2 LPs. There's 2 LPs. That's a lot.
Well, it wasn't originally released on vinyl.
Well, of course it wasn't, but I'm just saying.
Right, but
does not
if it was closer to if they trimmed this thing down to a 10 or 12 song, I think it would be tighter. Why don't you say your score first, then we'll do
there's a couple things I need to say here. We have 5 10s, 3 9s, 2 8s, 3 7s, and then 1 6, 1 5, 1 4, 1 2, giving an average score of 7.71.
And also, you just came clean to the people, so actually your score is higher because Give It Away now is a 10.
Yeah, okay.
We don't need to figure that out.
We don't need to.
No.
Favorite song, real quick. We both gave it Time to the Bridge. Obviously, I think it's the one song that stands out here. Now, obviously, the overbloated track issue is here.
That's one here.
This is a very...
Take a deep breath a second. You calm down. You fan off. There's steam coming out of your ears. So, beyond the overbloated track list. Now, Farby, I have no musical training. I can't even keep rhythm. I can't dance. Can't sing. So take this what you will. The order of songs on this thing does not make sense in my mind.
Why is it the original most up?
Right, why is Give Away in the middle of this album? Suck My Kiss is like the 5th song. You know, the track listing, and I think also it does kind of lead to it, as you're listening to it front to back, it's a jumbled listen, because songs feel like they kind of pop out.
Yeah, I know, and I was going to bring up a point related to that. This is probably, out of the 50 albums we have done, this is probably in like the top 3 most varied album rating-wise, because it got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2. All of those were given out to at least one song. Then that's not only because of the extreme amount of songs on here. It's also because, obviously because the new age of the CD, we brought this up earlier with the greeting song, they were forced to add more songs to bump up the rating of the album.
A lot of these albums in the 90s have 16 to 20 songs.
Look at albums like Be Here Now by Oasis. That ruined their career because it was just like an hour and 20 minutes, and there were songs on it that were like 10 minutes.
Right, or like Green Day's got a ton of filler on their stuff. Really, any band from the 90s. Metallica, same story. You go back at bands from the 70s, you know, Led Zeppelin 4 has 8 songs on it. Most albums of that era, it's like 8 to 12.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty much. If you took the top 8 or 12 songs off of this, you'd have a very high-scoring, coherent album. This thing is just
yeah, I know. It's all over. We go from one of the best songs to the 90s to a song in the top 10 worst songs we've listened to in this experience.
With that said, still a great album, still a huge part of 1991, which is, you know...
Probably the best, in my opinion, it's the best year of music ever.
If not one of the most important years of music, certainly. Regardless of how much you like the music or not. It's still, obviously, the singles on it. There's great songs on this thing, but as far as with how we're scoring, when you go song by song...
This general type of rating, it doesn't work.
This album will, as we get into further episodes of this score, you'll see the score will rank lower and lower. But I don't think the Red Hot Chili Peppers really care what we scored.
Well, no. Our these two nerds right here aren't going to impact the cultural rating of one of the most influential albums of the 90s.
Yes. That's right. And it shouldn't impact your...
Yeah, we're not trying to change someone's... We're not like getting mad at you because you like music. We don't. Or,
exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, I went out of my way to buy this album on vinyl. I clearly like this album, and I do.
Yeah, I would still listen to it. But those are our critiques.
Yeah, our critiques.
If you will.
So, this was Deep Listening.
Episode 1.
We're not doing seasons, right? We're just doing episodes.
No, this isn't a video game or a TV show. No, it's just episodes.
Just episode 1.
Episode 1. Episode 2, we will complete how this began and go to Californication. But until next time, what's your name again?
Cap Schmohawk, a.k.a. you can just call me Evan. And that you are Old Man from Old Man Gaming.
Right, which doesn't exist, so don't look that up.
Yeah, you have no need to look it up.
Enjoy yourselves. Peace out.
"19 minutes.